iconic stadiums and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Darks. Couldn't find a completion on first down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. From the gun, here's Darts. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Darts out of the shotgun. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
Touchdown, Giants.
So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's the Navy midshipman. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Santos taking off for Chicago.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space, and playing tight man-to-man coverage, he knocks it away.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. This one will be intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
Bears 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's taken in by Lomadunze. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Raiders set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Thomas on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air yet again. Williams connects on the crosser. And they take him down right along the 30.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Giants in control so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dart setting in the throw here. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Catch is made. It's Dalen Hyatt. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Darts looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ruben Hipple right the second with the pick. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Williams on first down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked by Abdul Carter. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Benson on first and 10. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, here starts. Snared by the running back, here's Trey Benson. And he takes it in, touchdown New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
35. Bears 14.
Now Prater on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Now Williams. Taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half.
The receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears get it back to a 14-point game. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Giants first down.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Giants using their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
19 tight. Go.
On first down, here's Dart. Like a good target block, Neighbors is there. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants sure going to have the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
70 Lions.
Dart going to throw again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Damon Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take over off their 3rd interception of this game.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Williams to throw on first. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Has it at the 7. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
The kickoff for Chicago.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Darts out of the shotgun. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York.
And
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Hand off to Benson from the gun. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, here's Dart. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down throw by Williams. And this one is launched downfield. They took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Second and 10 now. Williams. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Here's a design run. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing this for the end zone. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
That's the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the 2nd half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own
1st and 10 from the 32. Running from the pistol with Benson. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Benson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st down, Giants.
First and 10 now from the 46. They give up the gut to Benson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ruben Hipple like the second with the pick. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Williams will look to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
What is up?
First down, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Drawing up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. A throw left side caught by Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Your start now. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Giants with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win.
45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now an inside give to Benson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down from the 42. They've got a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Defense sent them packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down.
Dragon 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He put everything he had into this one. They did it. He made the interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From his end zone, Williams. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Williams with a quick pass out wide. He's got room to roam. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Dose of the hurry up here.
10 more yards. Complete to number 15.
Here's a design run. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has his man caught by Odunze. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. And he's got it, it's in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score at the 4th. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds Benson on the check down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
37-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. It's Benson on the give. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Darts out of the shotgun. Looking underneath here, Benson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass to far more. than a modest gain.
And he's not going to get anything, as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
With the wrong direction the last play, need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Here's another for it. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready? 79.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and goal for Benson. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Were they ever determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground? If it happened at all. And that was a stand, Kate. 3 straight stops with their backs against the wall.
Prater puts it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Chicago.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Not too all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Busta Rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some. Man, charge, now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make